Good day and welcome back to Terrashift. I hope you've been well in my absence. I've missed all of you dearly and I'm so excited to embark on this journey with you all once again. While I'm the one welcoming you back, it's really me that's been lost. So while my circumstances have changed, and continue to do so, I'm running into the storm with my head down and my hopes high, because there is no turmoil that could change how good it is to have returned. As I stand at the edge of apprehension, my ears buzz with excitement, searching for a snap in the distance or a rustle in the wind, some indication of the Terrans' intentions, as I simply cannot wait to see what they have planned. By this point, I've already shot through spawn, made a boat to find some faraway place to gather resources, and starved myself stiff before gathering any of those said resources. I knew the Terrans would have some sort of food available at spawn, so I turned back. I found a little farm I hoped was communal and helped myself. Drunk on the power of 3 whole pieces of bread, I decided boats were substandard in a world where one can ride aghast. I heard a piglin snort, and immediately sobered from my gluten-fueled inebriety. I saw Dom for the first time in a long time. He looked healthy, almost too healthy. I considered following him to see where he's getting his food, but thought better of it and turned tail. I hadn't even a chest in my name yet to unload the items I'd already accrued. Also, Dom is very fast. I thought maybe I could base at spawn while gathering materials and preparing for what comes ahead. My main project this season will be a D&D inspired scavenger hunt with quests called Sleepy Nights. I've had this project cooking in my head for a while, and it will require a lot of smaller to mid-scale building endeavors, so I'm not really concerned with having a large base this season. I thought I'd set up a little shack at spawn and mine to buy resources for Sleepy Nights, but after logging into the creative server, I found an ominous beehive near my would-be shack's entrance. I realized I wasn't sure what areas had plans for them and what was free game. I packed my stuff up, tried to clean my mess, and hopped into creative to explore the area with wings. Eventually, I settled in a mesa southeast of spawn. In my original vision of Sleepy Nights, the theme was medieval. I tried a couple schematics I had saved up for this project to see if I still felt that way. I often lose the vibe when I drop a project and come to pick it back up. I wasn't feeling the original scope of things, so I started fresh to try and capture the way I've begun to envision the project as a whole. Instead of medieval, I think I'm gonna go for a sort of steampunk cowboy kind of thing. I don't feel the need to complete the build entirely in creative. I like to make buildings that are fun for me to interact with, So I want to design part of this in survival, moving the way you're forced to in survival Minecraft, and finding openings you would come across moving that way to introduce a little fun in the build. I was also anxious to get blocks placed before continuing with design, so I went back to survival and found the mesa again. I'll have to defend these lands until I light the area up, but before that, I need resources. Most notably, saplings. Realistically, I only need a few varieties to get started. The builds in Sleepy Night should be fairly uniform as far as material is concerned. On my route back to the mesa, I ran into a couple of my neighbors. Though gently spoiled by the rain, my first time seeing Chalky Milkanaki since Season 5 was delightful. My closest neighbor back then, I think, was Cybereyes, and he was still quite far, so it's nice to see I have someone I can visit on horse. Seeing these guys made me even more motivated to get things started. They looked busy and purposeful. Riding away, I wondered what kind of sleepy nights they'd be, and ultimately, if they could clear the game and join the Hall of Heroes. But before that, I need gear. Danny's Scandinavian shop, Claddy, makes it so easy to go from a handful of diamonds to fully kitted out. What I especially enjoy about this shop is that there is more than diamond gear. Personally, I like to mix my drip, if you know what I mean. Especially my boots. I tend to like changing from diamond to chainmail or leather. I wrote to my other neighbor Maruz to ask them a favor. They were AFK, so I sent them a private message and took a few carrots before replanting and riding back. I needed carrots if I was going to start this project, but I had none. The first step to Sleepy Nights would be horses, and I don't want to spoil too much yet, but I'll need a few mobs in abundance for this project, and horses are one of them. I also need diamonds, so creating a shop selling quality horses is not a bad idea. As long as I stay on task and use my time carefully, I'm confident I can materialize this idea for the Terrans to enjoy. No matter how focused I'd like to be, I really can't resist base tours. Saya had mentioned to me that he wanted to live underground when I saw him at the very end of Season 6, so I was curious about what kind of crazy tunnel system he had dug. My utter shock at the location of his base couldn't be better articulated than my message in chat. To be clear, this is Saya and Chaos's base. Honestly, this is a really smart idea for a starter base if you intend to live underground. There's a large, even partially furnished area already dug out for you to start expanding from. I have no idea what their end goal is, but I know Chaos is also digging a gutter system around spawn. I popped in at one area and came out at another location. That kind of subtle surprise is nice to have around spawn. And I think you can buy things there too. I like this place. Very vibey. It's giving gloomy man who reads, and I'm here for it. I personally would get lost in my own home living here, but I think Chaos and Sai are both well equipped to manage a labyrinth or two. I do kind of feel like visiting Sai and Broke specifically. I see a lot of things I feel I should be worried about. This time wasn't so bad. There was a dungeon, but really, what evil could prevail within a 100-meter radius of Snotvarise? Chaos, I do want to see your ceiling fan. I was extremely distracted by the snot ball, and for that I apologize. But after learning it does no damage, I decided I needed 12. After pleading Sai for snot, and tossing the nice family a few armadillo tokens for their time, I went back to the mesa and tried out this fart item Sai gave me. I wish real farts did that so everyone has to own up to their flatulence. This first little building is coming along easily enough. I'm quickly running out of templated territory and steeling myself for the adventure ahead. While I want this building to be important to the project, I don't want to spend too long on a single part that is this small. I'm building this sense of urgency myself, but really, there's no deadline here because Minecraft, and Terrashift especially, is kind that way. The past year for me in real life has been a lot of feeling unable to move when I desperately needed to. So I should enjoy the times that aren't all purpose driven in game, because Minecraft is after all a game, and a place where you can adventure, and build and play with people you come to cherish. Mac brought me to a trials chamber, and at the time, I had not yet died. I wanted to gain the longest living achievement and do this whole cameraman never dies bit, but I ended up falling off my ghast at spawn. Anyway, because I really didn't want to die, I had been taking it light on doing dangerous stuff. I've never attempted or even seen a trial chamber before, so naturally, I was terrified. After realizing we would have to trigger something for the trials to start, I passed on the opportunity and still almost died leaving the place. I'll definitely come back with Mac now that I've broken the seal of death, but I will probably still be just as scared. After a small scuffle with trial chamber security, we popped back over to my place and said our goodbyes. Is it really Terrashift without a quick side quest from Mac? No, it's not. Mr. and or Mrs. Terran, it's my honor to announce the answer to your prayers. You probably have a horse at your base, but what about when you travel to the spawn island? It's an island, pretty annoying to arrive via horse. We have horses here at spawn ready for you, and we have lots of them. Come on down to Sleepy Stables. Located near the center of spawn, you're able to buy a pretty good horse. All proceeds go to the LFM, Lurk Funding Movement, and every diamond is appreciated. Please check the book for details. Just a quick tip, if you mount a horse that has been tethered somewhere before taking the lead, you can have the horse already on lead when you dismount. Perfect for shopping around spawn. I have a lot planned for this season, but really there's still a lot I don't know. Sleepy Nights shouldn't have too much redstone though, so as long as that fact remains true, I'm confident I can get through this with expedience and style. I thank you all for making it this far into the video and bearing with me. Once I get a mic, I promise I'll drop the voice clone. It was pretty neat, but it freaks me out a little. I can't wait to come out of the edit cave and see what you've all been up to. Until next time, on Terrashift.